trying.
There we go. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to our Monday Zoom Q&A. Talk about whatever we want. Yes, I have some stuff planned, but there's a lot of juicy material out there for us to talk about. Lynn and Teresa, thank you so much for joining. This is going to be really juicy. Before we get, I want to talk about Rose. And I want to talk about some things about Rose. But before we get into that, Lynn, before we hit record, was just saying that a woman that she knows sprained her ankle bad, and it's got swelling and all that kind of stuff. So, Lynn, tell us what you recommended to her to use.
Sure, I just ate some cheese.
Good, go
Um,
ahead. I'm sorry. She
sorry.
recommended Deep Blue. I'll
Um,
start with that while you're chewing and swallowing.
mm,
And
um, mhm.
tell us some more.
um, Deep Blue was the first thing I think I ever tried with you.
Hmm.
Uh, and for the same reason, I had a light sprain with something, and it was miraculous.
Yeah.
This person, though, it's a very bad sprain. I understand it has a lot of swelling, a lot of bruising. Which may be the injury or may be her body reacting to it. So she has it elevated, and I'm like, get it above your heart. That's a good place to be. Ice it. She's got a boot, but I'm like, there's more stuff we can put on there to aid the circulation because the extremities don't get as much. So, Rainey, you were telling me in addition to Deep Blue, we could
I love
try
cypress
other things.
for circulation. Teresa, you unmuted. What are your
Yes,
thoughts?
finally.
Yeah.
I
Good
was just,
morning. Good afternoon, by the way.
I was just trying to remember. So, what is it? Copaiba?
Ah, but
Copaiba is
oil or
wonderful for
caps?
enhancing deep blue and
Yes,
for pain and inflammation. Brilliant. Yes.
that's what I did for my back. When my back was hurting, I used Deep Blue and the Copaiba.
Okay.
Because
Well,
remember, we don't have to be the research gurus. doTERRA does that. Okay. So when they came out with the Deep Blue Stick, the
yeah.
addition
Oh,
that they put in there was copaiba. Okay. And when we
okay.
look at copaiba, the first thing that's listed, and I
Hmm.
love just reading out of the Essential Life book, pain and inflammation, arthritis, gout, muscle cramps. Okay, inhale, apply to the site. Brilliant, yes. And the thing also is that when it comes to putting on oil, sometimes layering is really, really good. And remember to tell her that less amounts of oil more frequently are key. So I love to put deep blue on. She can dilute it with or if she has the lotion, whatever she has. And then layer on, bless you, layer on, take a couple drops of copaiba in her hand and layer that over because she's already diluted for the deep blue. Okay?
So, question for you though. You're talking deep blue and copaiba oils.
Right.
I'm talking deep blue stick. Make
Great.
a difference? Not
No,
really?
no.
No, because they both
This,
have, it has copaiba in it.
yeah, it already has copaiba in it. The stick is really, really easy to use. Okay.
Yeah.
An oil that should be on everybody's radar for circulation is cypress.
Okay.
First thing on the list of top uses, restless leg, poor circulation, and cold extremities. Lynn, you mentioned because the
Oh,
ankle is on an extremity, right?
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
really, really important.
Okay.
Uh, Cypress is great. Another oil that she may or may not have, or you may or may not have, is Aroma Touch. Um, Aroma Touch is our go-to for example, dogs that have arthritic pain. Okay. Aroma Touch has cypress, peppermint, marjoram, basil, grapefruit, and lavender. Reading from the Essential Life book. If you don't have this book, it's the best 40 bucks you're ever
Yeah.
gonna spend.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure.
you guys have it. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I love Aroma Touch. I love it in the bathtub with Epsom salt, and she could do that too. I love it for things like this, poor circulation and cold extremities.
So I have
Okay.
another question.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned copaiba.
Mm-hmm.
I have copaiba capsules
Yep.
here that I'm taking because I have part of the crud in addition to flute and everything else I'm using. But
Good.
I figure because it's for inflammation, why not?
Right.
And so, okay,
So
these are all good
copaiba, I
things.
believe that we need to ingest copaiba every day. That's
Okay.
it's just part of my routine. It's part of Tom's routine. It's part of our dog's oils. It is just that and frankincense. If you don't ingest anything else, well, maybe digest then. Okay, so and maybe DDR prime. So those four.
Terrazyme.
Every right, what tea?
Terrazyme.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And Terrazyme you gotta take. Yep, yep. So I bruised myself. Okay, look at this nice bruise. All right, I did it picking up a case of water, and I was in a place where it was pinching here terribly, but I couldn't let go of the case of water because of where I was. Okay, I couldn't just drop it. So you just bite the bullet and boom, this was yesterday. Now, I don't know if you can tell. It is not raised at all. Let me get a good, and it's starting
Mhm.
to change color. This
Mhm.
was bright purple yesterday. Immediately after, it was raised, and there was a part in it where there was actually blood oozing out. It was that bad.
Mhm.
What do you think I did first?
First, if I know you, uh, I don't know, I would think frankincense.
Close. T, what do you think?
Hmm. For the bruising
And the blood that was there.
and the blood that was coming. Uh,
I know you
tea,
both know this. I know
I
you
know
both.
tea tree is
Lemongrass?
what pops into my head, but I don't know.
Helichrysum.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Helichrysum will help your body reabsorb the blood.
Yeah.
I used it, I tapped my finger on the top of the bottle, put it right on, did it every 15, 20 minutes for the first hour. And it flattened it, it stopped that oozing. And by the time I went to bed, it was already changing color. So, meaning it was speeding up the bruising cycle, the bruising time.
And were you putting it on just direct
I
helichrysum?
just tapped it right on direct. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So, then what did I do? Later on, I put tea tree on just to make sure I wasn't getting any icky stuff because anything with skin or whatever, if it's icky, put tea tree on. Okay.
Mhm.
And then I just have kept putting on, and the pain went right away, by the way, with the helichrysum. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Because this one really hurt. Usually you get a bruise and it's like, not, sometimes bruises are painful, sometimes they're not. This one was.
Okay.
Okay. So, um, the bruising cycle, in a healthy person takes, I don't know, help me out, Teresa, what, 3 weeks?
Well, it would depend on how severely it's bruised.
Yeah.
So the more severe the bruise, the more blood that's pulled up underneath the skin, the tissue.
And then
And
and as it's going through that cycle, it's changing color, right?
yes, yes.
So,
It
um,
it'll turn yellow as the blood's being reabsorbed back into the body.
and so helichrysum helps us because it helps the body, it supports the body reabsorbing that blood. Okay. just like it helps the body stop the bleeding. You know, if you have a cut and you put helichrysum on and apply a little bit of pressure, it really helps to stop it. So,
Okay.
um,
These are all
just
good
yeah,
pointers.
yeah, really good. So, rose oil. Now,
Yes.
do either of you have rose essential oil? It's really
No,
expensive. Okay.
I do not.
And I got rose oil and the rose hydrosol mist for certain things that doTERRA was recognizing in doTERRA. And so, but rose oil, it came in a beautiful, I don't know how it comes now because I haven't bought any since. Um, Rose oil only comes in the 5 ml.
Oh,
And last I looked, I didn't look today, my bad. It was about $250 for a 5 ml. Okay. The rose also comes in a touch. Okay. Anytime anything is already pre-diluted, you see right
yes.
there where it looks like a file folder and it says touch. Okay. The rose touch, I don't remember, but it's probably around $70. Okay. Maybe it's 60. I don't remember. Rose is so potent and powerful. Emily Wright loves rose, okay? And she searched the world over for a variety of rose that would give the chemical constituents that were good enough for doTERRA, that were what doTERRA was looking for medicinal purposes, okay? And could not find it. So they actually developed a species of rose, and it's grown, it's a pink rose, and it's grown in Bulgaria. Okay. So rose is extremely powerful for so many things. Whatever way you can get rose oil and have it in your toolbox, get it. Okay. If you're on loyalty rewards, save your points. Buy the roller. If you have enough points, buy the 5 ml. Okay. Um, the Rose Duet or Rose Duo, it's been called different things, is a hydrosol spray and I don't know if you can see that. doTERRA Moringa Rose Nurturing Oil. Okay. This should be in our regular product line. We've been begging for it, but it is not. Okay. No big deal. All right. So they're offering it again now, which caused me to want to talk about rose. All right. Because we haven't talked about that. Okay. So I use rose oil several times a week. Okay. I wish I used it every day. All right. I apply it over my heart and it Emily Wright years ago, and I heard her speak when rose oil was introduced. The one time I went to the mothership to convention, um, she spoke of rose oil, and she said a couple of things that I think sum it up. One, rose oil, she applies it over her heart whenever she goes out to meet with people because it opens up your heart to love and kindness and goodness. And we all need this, especially if you're in business. I really needed it after 35 plus years doing criminal defense. I mean, talk about being compartmentalized and closed. Okay. Rose is exceptional for your skin. Rose oil is one of the things that helped me with frankincense and helichrysum and those other good oils for skin get rid of, lessen the scars from the childhood car accident. Okay. Rose oil is extremely powerful. You can open up the bottle of rose oil across the room and smell it. If we put 15 to 20 drops of an oil generally in a recipe, you put 1 to 5 of rose. I mean, it's that I have, and I got this years ago, and this bottle is still half filled, a little over half filled. Okay, that tells you, and I use rose. That tells you how powerful this rose is. Okay, so in the Essential Life book, it talks about it being an antidepressant, an aphrodisiac. It's sedative, it's antibacterial. It's great for glowing skin. It's great for our brain. They call it brain candy. Okay, it soothes nerve issues. It's really good for people who have had stroke and are recovering, and heart issues and are recovering. All right, so rose is extremely powerful. Um, I think I mentioned this earlier, and that is that Emily Wright, and it's been obliterated from the internet now, okay, because it is so non-compliant. All right. She had a party when her one of her children was 11, and they had a bouncy house. And the children who were friends of her friends and friends of co-workers, some children of co-workers, contracted a flesh-eating bacteria, probably MRSA, okay, or some kind of staph. And she did not know what to do. You know, she saw her daughter, she saw wherever her daughter had it on her body. She took her to the ER just because that's what we do. We have to make sure we identify and know what something is, right? And they identified it, and she called up Dr. Hill, who was head of all things medical, one of the other founders, and said, "What do I do?" And Dr. Hill said, this is your child. Do you trust the oils? And she said, yes, absolutely. And he told her a protocol, and she called up all the other people who were at the event, and many of the other children had the same symptom, and one even had it back in behind the eye. And the protocol was rose oil and tea tree oil, using it diluted in the touch, and rose oil diluted around, whether it was that eye or around where the other kids had it, and On Guard soft gels. All right. Do that several times a day. Remember, nothing in the eye. And boom, it was cleared up. All right. Rose oil is extremely powerful. All right. Fun fact, it takes over 12,000 rose blossoms, not petals, blossoms, to make this one 5 ml bottle of rose. So no wonder it's so expensive. Okay. Um, this rose hydrosol, I love it. This one is filled because I had gotten another one from doTERRA before. And before that, I was awarded one for something. I don't remember. I like to hold it far enough away, just spritz. It's an ultra fine mist. And I love to do that in the evening. Okay, love it. Um, it not only smells divine, but you can immediately feel it's like almost your skin is drinking it up. Okay. Um, so think about what's going on with your skin. Rose is going to help with redness, lines, wrinkles, age spots, all that stuff. Flower oils, top layer of the skin. Wood oils, lower layers of the skin. So we want to use them both. Flowers, top layers, wood, lower layers. Okay. It helps for everything from, new mothers having baby blues to prostate. Okay. I mean, it's pretty incredible. It it works for impotency. It works for, lack of sexual drive. It's amazing. So the hydrosol mist really helps maintain your pH balance. Remember, oils are intelligent, okay? Nature's intelligent. So The oils know where to go. They know what to work on. They know what your body needs. Okay. We don't need the science to know, like Lynn said earlier, she put on Deep Blue and it worked. We don't need to know why it worked. Some people do. We're in a society now where it's like, show me the studies, show me the this. doTERRA's got them all. We don't need to go look at them. Okay. We know they're there.
But why would you need to know if it worked? That's why you put it on.
Yeah,
That just fixed your problem. So why
right.
would you be questioning it? I mean,
Exactly.
it's a no-brainer.
It's like when I put that drop or two of Breathe in my hand, the first doTERRA oil ever. I was having a full-blown allergy attack, not asthma, allergy. And I breathed it in, and my symptoms almost immediately started to go away.
Mhm.
Did I need to know what's in Breathe? You know, well, I just knew it
Your
worked.
brain needs to register. Fantastic. Move
Yeah.
on. Try another.
Exactly. Exactly. So this moringa rose, all right. Now, a little goes a long way. I'm totally into the castor oil. This we got before we had castor oil. Okay. I love this moringa oil. And I wondered, and I made notes back at the time they released this about why moringa oil. I mean, I had never heard of it. Okay. So it's from, and I'm gonna butcher this, the Moringa oleifera seeds, Oleifera seeds. So nutrient dense, antioxidant, very hydrating for the skin and hair and scalp. Well, scalp is skin. Um, Anti-inflammatory. So it makes sense why they paired the rose with it, okay? To rejuvenate skin, to help with the hair, all of that kind of stuff. A little goes a long way. This bottle, I'm assuming they're going to deliver it to us in the same bottle. It has a lot. When you twist it, you lock it, okay?
Oh,
So it's now locked. I can't push it down. Then when you untwist, now it's locked, sorry. So and a little teeny bit. Just a little, I don't know if you can see it. There we go.
There, there, yeah.
Okay. And what I do then is I would put it on my fingertips and pat around where I would like it. Okay. And this I would do at night. So I would do the hydrating mist and then this. And the smell of it is, it's not like those fake rose things that smell like um, nursing homes. I'm sorry.
Too funny.
I mean,
I have a roller ball, and it's divine
yeah, yeah,
to the point where when people give me roses, I dry them, crush
yes,
them up, and I put them in my soap.
yeah,
And the scent is just so relaxing.
yeah.
Oh,
I
mother,
had found somewhere little teeny rosebuds about this big, and and they were dried, and I put them in our guest bath, and the aroma off of them, I think they lasted years, and it was just delightful in there.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
beautiful. Um,
Yeah.
I love that they're doing this. So how do we get it? Okay, here's the deal. When you're on our rewards program long enough, you get to 30% back. Okay, you can do it in a year if you order 50 plus PV plus each month. Otherwise, if you don't order that much and just order something little from time to time, it's going to take a little longer. Who cares? Okay. But when you get to 30% back, doTERRA categorizes you as a VIP. You get that wonderful little bag that I thought looked chintzy in the beginning. Okay, but it's fabulous. I use it all the time. Tom uses it. Okay. My bad. I judged it. Okay. Um, so you also get access to things. All right. So right now, starting today, the duo or separately available for VIPs. April 1st, available for everybody. All right. I would grab these things. Anything that you can put rose in, or get with rose in it, I would get. Uh, it's just so, so very powerful. The, rose is used in perfumes a lot. And so if you're going to make a personal fragrance, do yourself a favor, only add 1 drop of rose to whatever your recipe is. Because our rose, unlike any other supposed rose on the market, essential oil, is extremely potent. Um, the it's in our Immortel. This is interesting what our rose is in. It's in
Hmm.
our yoga Align, okay? So there's 3 yoga oils. It's in our Stronger, which is in the kids collection. That's their immune boosting um or blend, and it's in Whisper, which is our women's blend. So it's very, very interesting what they use rose for. Um, thoughts? Oh, brain seizures, brain issues, and nerve issues. If I didn't mention seizures, I know I mentioned stroke. But remember, there's certain things for, like if somebody is going through a seizure, immediately open a bottle of frankincense and put it under their nose. I did it for our dog Jack, and it stopped a grand mal seizure. I saw it right before my eyes. Um, they say rose is incredible for seizure too. I don't have personal experience with that. Okay. Um, but great for brain health. As I said, it's called brain candy for a reason. All right. What are your thoughts on this?
It sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
I think
rose is
of
amazing.
anything, I would say this one is the most restful, and the word that comes to my mind is divine.
Yeah.
And I run it sort of like under my chin so that it comes
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just very, very calming. It is potent.
Yeah.
I think I did draw a little bit off when I was soap making with it,
Mm-hmm.
and it stays well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, it's a very nice oil because rose oil is expensive, but this one was a nice plus.
Yeah, yeah, it's really, um, and I think that I mean, it takes so many rose petals. If it takes
Mhm,
12,000
mhm,
blossoms, I don't even know how many
mhm.
petals are on a blossom, right? But it's a lot. So, yeah,
But
it
think of
really,
it, because if you say the power of putting it under somebody's nose to inhale it, if they were having a seizure, has that much of an effect, then we need to realize that it's not just when you're putting stuff topically on your skin that you're getting results
exact,
to
and that's with
affect
frankincense
us.
that I actually saw that happening. But remember, no matter how we get in the oils,
Hmm.
aromatically, topically, internally,
Hmm.
the oils are going to go and do what they need to do.
Yeah.
A lot of times we put them, like here, put it close to the area of concern, right? So that it can have an immediate effect on that blood area.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but otherwise, yeah, I mean, you're so right. Just breathing it in, even.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, think about On Guard in your diffuser every morning and how
Right.
that helps your immune system when you're just breathing it in, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
For
yeah, I love
sure.
that. I love that. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I thought, oh, the other thing the Essential Life book says about um, rose, I had mentioned heart, but if you're having palpitations, so a lot of times, I mean, even with the touch, just open it up and
Hmm.
smell it, right?
Hmm.
When in doubt. So that's pretty cool. What else? I don't have anything else on my notes. It just is, it's a really good oil. I think the most important oil to have is frankincense, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Rose is certainly one of the most, if not the most prized of all the oils, the mo right up there. You know, it's pretty incredible. Cool. What am I? Oh yeah, here. In Essential Life book, it says it's an antidepressant, aphrodisiac, antispasmodic, Emmenagogue, whatever that means. Okay. Sedative, and it's a tonic. So that I don't know what that word means, but that's what Essential Life's book says. Um, yeah, cool, cool stuff. Any other questions, things that have come up, things that you want to share that you've used lately?
Mm.
We're in crud season. I was using the
Crunch.
mouthwash. Mouthwash was very, very soothing. My husband took the On Guard gels as he's on a road trip. And so I added it to my tea and just started drinking it, thinking, well, I can get it in that way. And I think it helps. So be creative with what you have and put it together, and whatever you're going to choose, put it on your body, it's going to use it.
It's gonna use it. I love putting the idea of putting On Guard in your tea. I think
It
that's
tasted good,
Yeah,
actually.
it's a good idea.
yeah, yeah. Cinnamon, clove, all that yummy stuff.
Yeah.
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 Very cool. Very, very
Hmm.
cool. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, awesome. All right, well, any other thoughts, Teresa?
No, I was just trying to think, what are the On Guard tablets?
The chewables?
Yes, for crud season, Lynn. I had some. I'm out. I've got
Oh,
to order some more,
Let me see if
let
I
me
have.
look.
but they're
Yeah. Okay. No.
wonderful.
Yep, here's how they come.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. Because,
And
yeah, I'm throwing everything in the bag, and I'm like, how do we go through so much stuff?
Right.
I
So
and Rainey, what else is in that? I'm
there's
drawing a
nothing else.
blank. But it
Okay.
has On Guard, but it also has
It's got the On Guard blend. It also has vitamin C,
hmm
which is parenthesis ascorbic acid from
Mhm.
magnesium ascorbate.
right.
It's got
Mhm.
vitamin D in here. It's got zinc in here.
Mm. Okay.
So
So it's
Yeah.
like an immune boost
it's
too,
like,
Yeah.
because of the zinc and
Yeah.
the vitamin C, to try and help fight off colds.
and it says serving size 3 tablets. But what I tell people is if you're not feeling well, or if you're on an airplane or around people who have the crud, okay, just chew one a few times during the day.
Cool.
Um, yeah.
All right.
And those, I keep them in my car. And by the way, they are still wonderful, even though the ones in my car have gotten a little darker than when they originally arrived. They may be a little reduced in potency, but they're still perfectly fine. Um, yeah,
Good to know.
yeah, yeah, they have to put the expiration dates on things. Um,
Hmm.
we know all the reasons.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of times, like my rose oil, let's just see if there's the expiration date on my rose oil was 2024. Am I throwing this away? No.
You'd be
Is,
crazy.
yeah. Is it maybe a little less potent than when it was first put in the bottle? Yes. But I've kept it in a cool, dry place, dark and all of that, and done all the things. So, yeah.
Smart, smart.
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't care if it was 20 years old. I'd still be using
right? Yeah.
it. All right, you guys, thanks. If there's nothing else, then have a great week. Um, and rest of today. I love starting out on Mondays with this kind of energy. It's really good.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Perfect.
Go forth and conquer. Lynn, shed the crud.
It's going.
Yep.
I do believe that just putting the On Guard and drinking it, I was heating it up and stuff, and I did it a couple times in the day. I think it
Yeah.
helped.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Even just a
uh,
couple drops of On Guard, half cup of water, gargle and swallow. That's simple, amazing. If you've got the other things, great, Whew, so important. So,
Yeah.
improvise with
yeah.
what you've got.
Yes.
A person in this group who shall remain nameless stopped using immunity rollers on the bottom of her feet each morning, and both she and her husband got sick. Hadn't been sick in years.
Oh,
Fell
wow.
off the wagon. We all do, right? So keep using the all the things so we stay strong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
For
All
sure.
right, both of you and everybody else, thank you, thank you. And have a great day. Love you both. Love everybody. Let's get her done.
All right. See ya.
Take
Have a
good
great
care.
week.
You
Bye.
too.